Hey, it's MK, and I am back for day 10 of the Christie's 30-day sketch challenge, and it is October 10th. Yay! I am keeping up. I am doing good. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so this sketch, again, I was not prepared to show you what the sketch looked like. Shame on me. Let me get it for you real quick because it's a pretty cool sketch. All right, here we go. This is what she looks like. Kind of reminds me of a Halloween sketch. Why did I not think of that? Nope. Instead, we are doing kind of like a globe sketch. Now, this really cool globe is at the planetarium. And actually, now it's kind of like when you walk in, it's the center of attention. But what's really cool is it's a globe and then it's a holograph all the way around it, or a hologram, or projection. I don't know what to call it. But it changes now from the Earth to the Moon to, I think, a couple other planets. I'm not really sure. I barely noticed it when, because when we first walked in, it was the Moon, and I was like, oh, it's never been the Moon before. And then when we were walking out, it was the Earth, and then it was changing into something as we were leaving. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's super cool. But back in the day, it was just the Earth, and it actually spun on its axis. Yep, it was really cool. So what do I have? I have a couple of P13, I believe is what they were called. I don't have it in front of me. P13, I think, is what they are. But these are all the little die cuts that come on a sheet of paper, and I have cut them out so that way, there's the backside. So that way I already had some things to play with. And I think, oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so sorry. It is called When We First Met is the collection, and it is something I cannot pronounce. It's this witch flying on a broom, but I think it's P13 because that's what it says is P13.com, but it's Piatek Triz. Okay, yep. Not even going to try to butcher that one, but it's this logo right here. Can you guys see that? That's what it is. This is the word I am not even going to try to pronounce right there, but it says P13, I think is how everyone is going to know it. So I have this little sticker sheet. Like I said, I have all these cut aparts that I cut off the machine. No, I cut off the paper using my machine. I have a scan and cut, and so I just stuck that bad boy on there and told it what to cut and how to cut it, and now I have all these really cool embellishments. I also picked out two things from Stargazer, which is a Kaiser Craft collection. This was also the P13 paper. It's this awesome clouds. On the back side, it's this gorgeous floral in some music notes, but that doesn't really go. I do have the other sheet. This is what it looks like right yonder, to save for another layout, so don't you worry. Oh, it was upside down. Sorry about that. But this matches what I've got going on. I also have this little scrap from Altenew. Their little 6x6 papers that they had coming out. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be using it or not. This is just a scrap of really old cardstock that came in a matte stack, and this is all I have left. It's getting a little torn up at the edge from being in my travel bag, but that's okay. This is the end I'm going to use anyways to mount my photo because that's my thing. I have this Scenic Route from Echo Park. It came in my Not Just for Boys kit club, and it's got the little compasses on the other side, or I guess they're not compasses. What are those called? Not directions. Anywho, I know what they're called. Compasses. Oh, goodness. And then I have this piece here from Simple Stories. I think it was the heart collection. It's got little polka dots on the other side. And this is what I want to use as my background. And to stick with what I've got going on in the sketch, I made my little banner piece a little bit skinnier, narrower. Actually, if there's words on here, so this is kind of the way it goes, but this is the way my clouds look like they're going right side up. So the words might have to be upside down. I planned on cutting this out. Let me show you how. Yep, I certainly planned on it, but clearly was not prepared. Alright, so I have this really cool die cut thingy-me-bob from Creative Memories. I actually wanted to do this piece right here. So don't mind the messy hair. That might be too big now that I'm thinking about it. So I've got the circle on here, but it's this ring right here, and that might be too big for what I'm going for. So I'm going to cut out this circle right here that's on the inside. Okay, let me see what blade I need. I'm betting I'm going to need this one. That one. You know, I think when I put them in order, they're supposed to come out correctly, but they never do. Alright. Looks about right. What do you think? Okay. Whoa. Don't move on me. Okay. See, I'm such a lazy scrapbooker. I am not gonna fussy cut that by hand if I don't have to. All right, so once I am done cutting out my lazy circle, I am just gonna quickly lay the layout down. Now I know that I want to stitch, so I'm not designing because the sketch already designed for me. I am just laying everything down and getting it all ready because I'm going to have to glue it all down. Shushi. Please hold. Oh my goodness, I thought I was going to die. Whew, my dogs got too close to my desk and knocked over my mixed media, oh, what's it called? That glass mat thing. Scared the living daylights out of me. Anyways, back to the layout. Whew. Got to get my wits about me now. What I'm doing is I am kind of sort of pre-planning out what I want where, because the idea that I had in mind is that I wanted an airplane flying towards the globe in my photo, and I wanted it flying around the bottom half of this globe that I have, and I want stitched lines. And so I need to plan it out where I want everything so I can glue it all down and stitch through all those layers, which I think it's only one layer or two, I guess, if you add the base page. But anyways, so I'm kind of sort of pre-planning everything out just so that way I know that I have room to do this, or that it's going to work and it's not too clustered and it looks okay, that sort of thing. Now, I knew I wasn't going to use a whole bunch of, or hardly any of those die cuts that I cut out of the paper from P13, but I wanted to cut them all out to begin with. So I picked my title from these tile letter stickers that are super old from Close to My Heart. They used to come in their little 4x4 little packs. Oh my gosh, they are super old, but they're going strong. They still work. And I'm just laying everything down so I can get to the stitching part. And yeah, that's basically all that I'm going to do right now, is make sure that the layers that need to be down are down. And before I smush my photo down all the way, I want to make sure that I get this. I had to see if there was an up and down direction on it first before I glued it down, because I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't, it wasn't pointing the wrong way. But I don't know what that really was. I think it's a north-south little thing, but I have no idea. Oh, and then I decided that I wanted to cut one of these out, and I couldn't find my punch that I knew I had, and then I found it because it was not put back in the right spot. I'm going to blame myself for that. And then I thought that I punched it out, and psych, I did not. And I had to go and center it again. Woohoo! Yeah, all sorts of things happen in this crazy craft room of mine. So I'm going to start the stitching. I am just going to freehand my my little, what are they called? I don't know, dots. And I thought that I wanted it to kind of go around the globe like he came from the other side, and instead I was going to instead I decided to curve it. I don't know why, but I did. And I stitched off camera because that is massively boring. Now I'm just laying everything out. I do want to give this layout a little bit of dimension, so I'm going to pop up all my airplanes, and I pulled out the small and the medium-sized front view of the airplanes, and I'm going to put those in 2 different spots on my layout because I thought they were cute. I just really wanted to use them. That's the only excuse I have. Truth be told, I don't hoard anything anymore except for everything, but I want to use my stuff, you guys. And so if I wanted to use it on a layout or this layout, then I want to use it on this layout. That's just how it's going to go from now on. I can't be hoarding stuff, you guys. So I had to go and get my smaller dimensionals that I have hanging around. They were still in my travel bag from a little girls retreat that I did last weekend, 2 weekends ago, actually. And so I am just popping up. So all my airplanes are popped up, and then the compass that I punched out is popped up. And now I decided that I want enamel dots because I have 3 large circles. So add more circles. Why not? I've been using a lot of circles lately on some layouts. I just noticed that. Anyways, first thing that I pulled out were these kind of khaki color dots. Yep. Forgot what they were. And so I'm going to go ahead and just add them on. I thought that they matched the larger globe really well. I stuck one in the middle of that compass thingy, and I am done. That was easy, super simple, fast. Make sure you guys go and check everyone else out. I am loving all of the takes on all of these layouts. It is so super fun, and I can't wait to see what everyone creates tomorrow. All right, see ya.